ल हामी सालफार्म अगाडि आइपुग्यो तर चाहिँ 10:30 टाइम चाहिँ यो रहेछ नुन बनाएको हेर्ने 10:30 to 11 11:30 to 12 1:30 to 2 2:30 to 1 2 3 5 जम्मा 5 आइटम 5 आइटम के अरे 5 ताल दिनमा 5 ताल रहेछ $20 तिर्नु पर्छ अब ल 10:30 भयो हामी भित्र छिर्दैछौँ
Oh, have you got a...
Yeah, English, yeah.
Sorry, have you got a sticker? Business in Hong Kong was salt making and dry the seawater from over there. On the other side of there is the sea.
Yeah.
And then if you see there's on the left hand side,
Yeah.
there's a post. Yeah. Underneath that post there's a channel. So the channel will come through the seawall there. The channel will come through and go around the back and then down the side here. And then in the corner there, there's a gate.
Okay.
So when the sea is high tide,
Yeah.
the pool will collect the water from the sea. The sea will come in
Okay.
and fill up the pool. So, but over on the other side of there and here, around here as well, there's a lot of mangrove. Yeah. The mangrove will absorb some of the things we don't want. So it'll clean up the seawater a little bit. Yeah. But also, we'll put in the mangrove area. There's a lot of mud. There's a lot of mud and silt on the bottom. So when it comes into here, quite often the water is quite muddy. So we let it settle a bit here. This pool is let the water settle and calm down, and then afterwards we pump the water into the first evaporation pool.
Okay.
Yeah. This one, this electric pump now.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's quite modern. But in the old days, they have a mechanical kind of pump. Originally, they would have the mechanical pump,
Yeah.
and it goes round and round, and somebody will pedal, or I don't know. I'm not too sure how they do it, but it was a manual pump. But there's a sculpture here,
Yeah.
which is I think it's called Lungwa, which is inspired by the old mechanical pump. So it will go round and round. Yeah. So if you go over there later, you can go on it, and somebody will explain the history of this sculpture.
Okay.
And you can try it. It makes a noise like it's because it's metal. This one. So when it goes round, it's like ding ding dang dang dang.
Okay.
Yeah, you can try that. So the seawater is 3% salt normally. Yeah, about. So when we move it into the evaporation pool and they evaporate it a bit, we'll get more concentrated. So the salt content would maybe go up to like 7 or 8% or something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Then after that we move it to the next one, and then there's more evaporation and the salt will get more concentrated, and then after a certain point we move it to the last one.
Last one.
And in the last one we're waiting for it to get to about 25-26% salt.
Oh.
Yeah. So at that point the salt crystal, the water can't hold any more salt. The salt crystal is just starting to crystallize out a little bit. Yeah. So then we save that water, because that water has taken 2 weeks, a bit longer to make, if the weather is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. If there's no rain, it takes 2 weeks for that process, the 3 steps to happen. But if there is some rain, then that's it. The pools become too dilute. Yeah, because the pools are very shallow. So when it rains, it affects it quite a lot. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and also now they're worried about some pollution in the air maybe get washed into the pools. So if it rains, we get rid of everything and then start again.
Oh.
Yeah. So the water we have in the storage area there is from May.
Yeah.
This year is from May, because since May we never have 2 weeks with no rain.
Okay.
This summer, yeah, this summer's been very wet. Even like November was still raining at the beginning of this week. Yeah, so it's they're still using the very salty water, the brine, from May. So then after we get the concentrated water, nowadays we put it into the blue trays. Yeah.
Okay.
The blue trays, we just have a little shallow bit on the blue tray, and it takes another 2 or 3 days for the salt crystal to come out, and then we pile it up a little bit and it will become dry. We tilt the tray and the water will run down, yeah, because the water, there's always going to be some water because it won't fully evaporate, but also that water will contain some things that's not salt. Yeah, so the salt will come out, crystallize out, and then the remaining water may not contain salt. It might maybe some other things that's in the seawater. Yeah.
Oh.
But also the good thing about this process taking so long, kind of slowly, the first 2 pulls, some things that we don't want in the salt will come out of the seawater first as the concentration gets a little bit higher. So some iron things or some calcium or some other things will come out of the seawater before the salt. So by the time it gets to the last pull, it's mostly just salt and the water. Yeah. So the slowness kind of separates out everything. It helps purify the final salt. Yeah. If we just got the seawater and just boiled it all as quick as possible, everything will be all mixed up together. So anything we don't want in the seawater will be mixed in with your salt. So the slowness helps to purify the salt. So when you actually see the salt that we have, you can see it's quite white. It's quite a good. The purity is quite good. This method helps with the purity. Yeah.
Oh.
But also is the. I know we'll cook this through. Yeah. Like I showed you before in the picture,
Yeah.
we have a model of the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
So in the old days, they used to put the very salty water back on the ground and then wait for the crystals to come, and then they scrape into Little Hill, and then the top of the hill will become dry as the water runs down, and then they collect the top of the hill and save it and then build it up again. Yeah. So quite a lot of, we have some visitors from Europe, from like the south of France or Spain or Italy, the south of Italy. They still do this method. They still do it like that. Yeah. So they have lots of little pools like this, like their evaporation pools is like this on the gravity, and then they move it from pool to pool to pool, and then the last pool they'll move it into another flat area like this and then let it crystallize. Yeah. Because I think their summer they don't get so much rain as Hong Kong. Yeah. Hong Kong's quite wet in the summer, so yeah. So this way you can walk around the outside and then see the mangrove areas. Sometimes, normally there's some crabs and things in the mangrove area, but for some reason this past week I haven't seen very many. I think maybe because the weather got a bit colder. I'm not really too sure, but in the corner there where they're standing, they have some samples of the salt. They go and pick out the very big ones that they can find, so you'll be able to see the crystal structure, and maybe they've got some for you to taste as well. Yeah. Okay, you can walk around.
Okay, thank you. So, this is made from Hong Kong. $50. This is first round in नुन बनाउने, second there, third there हैन. यस्तो छ है. गङ्गटो. This is first round यहाँ हाल्दो रहेछ. Second item there, third there, फोटोमा बनायो हैन. This is fish pound. Fish pound. मान्छे यति धेरै छ. सेकेन्ड यहाँ थुप्रो लास्ट थुप्रो चाहिँ यहाँ हुँदो रहेछ. लास्टमा चाहिँ यस्तो इट्टा हाल्दो रहेछ नि त. लास्टमा चाहिँ यहाँ नुन बन्द रहेछ यहाँ आएर पानी परेर चाहिँ हुन्छ अरे के है पानी पऱ्यो भने नुन हुन्न अरे अस्ति पानी पऱ्यो नि त जनवरी जुन जुलाई हो कि अगस्तमा हेलो हेलो ए घन्टी यहाँ रहेछ ओके English
Oh, English.
English can okay
How many English?
two okay
Two. Oh, you bought already.
Yeah, already buy, yeah.
But
England okay
oh, you bought this one. Good.
England
So you can see the salt
Yeah.
is going to evaporate,
yeah
and then after maybe 1 or 2 hours more,
Yeah.
it become
this one
become salt like this.
Yeah.
So you may see the salt, the single crystal of salt is in square shape.
yeah,
Yeah.
big one
You can see, and I think even in the salt inside here, you can find
big one
something similar to this,
oh
but maybe not so perfect, but it's in square shape.
okay
And you can pull from here.
yeah
You can pull from here. This is under crystallization. You can see,
yeah
and the single salt is in square shape.
okay
Yeah. Thank you.
finish
Yeah. No. You still have something you want to ask? You can still ask.
okay
And this is
This one.
the salt we crystallize
Yeah.
and still wet, and then we have to dry it here before we put into the bottle. So
okay
this is the process of
okay
salt making.
thank you त्यो नुन त्यहाँ बनाएर यस्तै सुकाएको छ होइन नुन बनाएर हामी चाहिँ हेर्दैछौँ भित्र जान पाउँदैन यो बाहिर बाहिर हिँड्दैछौँ हामीले नुन पनि किनिसक्यो वी हेल्प हङकङ प्रोडक्ट होइन हङकङमा बनेको कुरा हामीले हेल्प गर्नुपर्छ हाम्रो जन्मभूमि नभए नि कर्मभूमि हो होइन सपोर्ट गर्नुपर्छ 50 हुन त यो अब तपाईँले मार्केटमा किन्यो भने $5 पाउँछ तर यो हामीले $50 किनकि हामीले सपोर्ट गर्छौँ जे गरौँ नुन बनाउने प्रोसेसहरू चाहिँ यहाँ छ होइन तर मान्छे टन्नै छ अहिले नुन बनाइरहेछ यहाँ तर भित्र जान पाउँछ पाउँदैन नुन चाहिँ यसरी बनाउँदो रहेछ ल घुमियो साथीहरू हङकङ आएको कति भयो 24-25 वर्ष भयो हामीलाई केही थाहा छैन नुन हङकङमै बनाउँदो रहेछ भनेर होइन यस्तो सही कहानी झन् मान्छेहरू टन्नै छ अहिले यहाँ नुन सुकाएको है कुनै नुनै नरहेछ कति उताकोमा त जुम हानौँ न यहाँ जुम ल यहाँ मान्छे टन्नै छ अहिले यहाँ यो नुन बनाउने ठाउँ भयो साथीहरू ल यो माछा फार्म पनि थियो कि पहिला यस्तो माछाहरू थियो गङ्गटाहरू के त भोटी हो कि भित्त के हो चराहरू ल्यान्ड मान्छे टन्नै छ नुन प्रोसेस यस्तो रहेछ हङकङ होइन हामी चाहिँ अब हेऱ्यो फर्कियो यति हो यहीँ आएर टिकट काट्यो भने तपाईँहरू एकजनाको $20 होइन उता काट्यो भने चाहिँ दुईजनाको $30 रहेछ हामी फेरि यहाँको मान्छे किन फर्केर जाने भनेर यहीँ काट्यो नुन पनि लियो के भन्छ एउटा सपोर्ट हो यो भनेको माया गर्नुपर्छ आफ्नो कर्मभूमि देशलाई ल अब हाम्रो सिद्धि अब भिडियो नन स्टप छु धेरै लामो भयो क्या यो भिडियो एउटा भिडियो चाहिँ नुन बनाउने आइटममा जाने भयो ल हामी सिद्धि त्यहीँ त्यही टाइममा आइपुग्यो अझै ठाउँमा घुम्न थोरै बाँकी छ नि र मैले एक्स्ट्रा ब्याट्री ल्याएको छैन अब यो क्यामेराको ब्याट्री सिद्धिएपछि चाहिँ मोबाइलबाट खिच्ने हो ल हामी अघिल्लो ठाउँमा आइपुग्यो मजामिन भयो सिद्धियो
I'll take your group then.
ओके भिजाल पनि गर्नु हामी खिचिसक्यो नि भिजाल पनि गर्नु जानु पाउँदो रहेछ क्या पाउँछ
Village at all. with anything about the village history.
माइने रेड भनेको पाउँछ
ल यहाँ चाहिँ यसो नुन यसरी बनाउँदो रहेछ पहिला नो टच फिस साथीहरू नुन बनाएको हेरी भयो यहाँ चाहिँ घोल्ने मेसिन छ अरे त्यो हेरौँ भन त्यो हेरेपछि अब यो भिडियो चाहिँ नुन बनाएको चाहिँ एकदम लामो भयो भिडियो अब यसको छुट्टै नुन बनाएको चाहिँ छुट्टै हाल्नु पऱ्यो त्यो हेरौँ त्यो अब त्यहाँ घोल्ने के अरे पानी घोल्ने मेसिन हेरौँ त्यसपछि नुनको भाग चाहिँ त्यसमै टुङ्गिन्छ
Photo or video? 哇！你撳邊個掣先嚟影啊，大佬 ？Already?
No need to press.
Okay. Say something. Have fun.
I live in Hong Kong more than 25 years. First time I came here.
You can hear. You understand Cantonese?
Just now we go there. People are listening from this place. This sound also very good.
So keep watching his vlog also. Marco channel pani herdinu hola.